Hey people, it's Thursday night and I'm home from my gig with the David Nance Band opening for Fuzz, and I will have a little difficulty getting to sleep tonight because what a fun night! What a blast I had tonight. So much fucking fun. It's been a long time since I've played any gigs. It's been a while since I've been on a big stage where we could rock out, and we did. Now, I had people here and also on other social platforms saying to me, well, we hope we can see some video. Well, I do too. Stop and think about it, people. How are you going to put that on me? Now, seriously, I'm playing. My responsibility, my focus is on playing. How the hell do you expect me to worry about trying to me videotape the show? I hope somebody took some footage of the show. Feel me now, okay? From the perspective of someone who does it, okay? I ain't got time to be worried about making sure I can make, you know, no. My focus is on my work. So we'll see if somebody took any phone footage over the next couple of days. We'll see if anything pops up. I hope so. We fucking killed it. Were there any technical difficulties? There always are, especially when in a situation like this where this version of the David Nance Band only got to rehearse twice and then a run through at the sound check today. And we still just fucking stomped, The audience response showed it during the show. Ty Segall and his guys, Charles Ubik, the guitar player who I vibed with very strongly. See, I love being a part of the music art community. The types of people. We recognize each other when we're the types of people who are in it for life. We recognize each other's spirit. Ty was cool too. I enjoyed hanging out with him and talking. There's some pictures on Instagram and Facebook of us that I took, selfies. Whew, it was wonderful. And I stuck around for not the whole Fuzz set, but long enough to see, and they brought it tonight. They're good. Ty is a very good drummer. And also hearing more about the background of the band, the fact they've been together for 10 years, and the guitar player and Ty go all the way back to school days. They grew up together. It always counts for something. I want to say right quick that I got this in the mail today, and from you, Neil, Nansen's cat. Thank you for the coffee. He sent me a bag of the kind of coffee. It's out in the kitchen. I'm not going to run out there and get the bag and show you, but thank you. And what you said is so kind. I accept the coffee as a hug. And here's my hug to you in return. Oh man, just let me try to calm myself down by kind of processing this and talking about it. So much fun. I love to rock out. I do. And that's what I enjoy about David, is that he really is very genuine. It's not a show. He's not putting on a rock show. He is in the moment. And as I knew, with wanting to play with Matt Vogt, who had been in Bright Eyes, and I keep forgetting the name of his other band besides Head of Femur, he lays into the beat. He really gives it to you, He's not at all funky, but this music is not funky, and it doesn't need that. What it has is heart, and he brought the heart and the heat. We had some fun tonight. And I absolutely love the response from the audience. Like I said, during and then afterwards, trying to get through the crowd. It was a very good crowd, and I don't know how many. I made money. Yeah, I make money. But, there were several people there that I know that I hadn't seen for a while. Great to see them. But I just love seeing the younger people, come up and want to fist pump you and, oh, wow, you guys rock. Wow, because we give it. And I'm happy that I'm part of that. I've been playing for a long time, so I do things and I can take it to another level really based on my experience, and so by the time we do the last song and we're doing the ending where you're doing the long drawn out last note of a rock song where David was getting all this wild feedback and the drummer is going nuts and I am too, and then I take my bass off and pound it on the top of my head, and you don't see any evidence of it, do you? Because I know what I'm doing. I've been rocking hard for decades, and just it just charged the audience up so that it's David's show, but I had maybe even a harder time than him getting through the audience. Everyone wanting to stop me, and then people I had forgotten coming up and hugging me, and oh, I want you to meet my daughter. I thought it's been so long since I've seen you, and then it finally dawned on me, oh, I remember you. This is the stuff that life is about. And I will make a comment directly at the establishment politicos, who I fucking hate. Man, how did those people lose their souls? Why don't they come to some shows and why don't they surrender to the music and find their hearts again? How can they be so hell-bent on selfish, greedy power? This is what life is about. Making music, making art, spreading a positive energy, connecting with people and boosting them instead of trying to tear them down or hoodwink them or take something. That's all of the politicians, both parties. Don't come to me with that bullshit about trying to parse this and that, red this and blue that. Fuck them all. The beauty of life is in living. And where do we find living besides our actual lives? What stokes the fire of life besides love and friendship is the art. There's been a lot of study done on this, and books written about it. The idea of society without art, without music. How could it even become a society? It's a rallying point. You sure can't use the pursuit of power as a rallying point. That's only that is a rallying point for manipulating and using the people like sheep. And I'm not going to back down from how I talk about this. We are in some really stagnant, shitty motherfucking times, and there's no reason to act like everything is cool. Now, I'm exhilarated and happy about this gig, but I'm directly still connected to the moment that we're in. And so I feel a purpose in not letting go of my perspective. And if it drives people away, that, to me, it's not me. And I'm sorry that that's where you're at with what I'm saying, especially if you're here in the United States. Of course, I think this applies all over the world, really. And you finding fault with what I'm saying, when I'm calling out the wrongness, what is wrong with calling out the wrongness? Unless you're one of the people who is wrong and want to carry that on and hurt everyone. I'm not going to help you do that. So, I did not see any reason to buy the Fuzz album. I enjoyed them. In the past, I've done that to show support to bands, usually when I really like the band. I like Fuzz, but I would I had no need to buy the album. I wouldn't be listening to it. I enjoyed them live, and I enjoyed connecting with them as fellow musicians and artists. I love that very, very much. So my loud ass furnace, hopefully it'll turn off here in a second. Now it's getting warm in here. So yeah, the other hard part about band life is when you get off stage, you gotta, especially when you're the opening band, you gotta hurry up and get off stage, and you're still sweating. And depending on the weather, you usually load out into your car or van or whatever right away. And so you're coming in and out, sweating. So I tried to be careful tonight, but because of the way it goes, it's like you just have to, So I hope that it doesn't prolong my recovery from this shit cold. So that's what I wanted to share. And yeah, probably what I will do tonight in order to help go to sleep will be to meditate, not smoke pot. No. I'll probably meditate to help bring my system down so I can sleep. I've already done the whole partying thing, the whole gamut. Seriously. After show parties, wild shit. After parties at millionaires' mansions, have I done that? Uh-huh. Around the country and overseas. Yeah. So, I'm wanting to be around for a while, so I'm just going to meditate tonight before I try to go to sleep. So I'm not even feeling like playing any music because, again, I didn't even get a chance to go get some earplugs, so I got a bit of ear ring going on. And yeah, I'm not going to pull anything. This is what I wanted to share. And I hope that some footage of our set shows up on the internet. I hope so. Take care, folks.